Welcome everyone back to the OceanBlock series, episode 35. Glad you can join us back today. Today we're going to be working on something that we should have done at the very beginning of uh, the Draconic Evolution when we got into that, and that is the dislocators. Now, there's a couple different ways of using the dislocators, and what they do is basically allow you to teleport from point to point, and so we can have set up multiple locations, and we can teleport to them instantly. So it'd be kind of nice, especially if we're going to be fighting the Chaos Dragon, going and finding the Chaos Dragon in the end, and then specifying the location, and so that we can go over and kill them and such. Also, if you haven't seen the new series that I started, Skyrim, the anniversary edition. I have not. This is a blind playthrough. Go check it out. I'll leave a card at the top of the screen. Go click on that if you want to go follow that series. I'm having a lot of fun with it. The first episode was really fun, and we're going to continue playing through. So the dislocators. So there is a couple different types. So there's these pedestals. Basically, these are requiring this dislocator to be in the pedestal, from my understanding. So you basically set your location using the dislocator, and then you place it into the pedestal, and you're going to go to that specific location from that pedestal. We're not going to do the pedestals. I don't think we need pedestals. What I'd like to do is the advanced dislocator. We should have everything to be able to make it. And this allows us to have kind of unlimited ability to warp anywhere we want. I think it has like unlimited locations, and we can name locations, and then we can just warp to them when we need to. So we need 5 Draconic Ingots, 3 Ender Pearls, and a Wyvern Core. So let's get all those things. 3, 4. And then the Ender Pearls. Oh, that's the essence. Ender Pearls. 1, 2, 3. And then we also need to create this dislocator, which is very simple to make. Now, these are, I think, like 20. You can only use them 20 times. Not teleporting to them 20 times, but you setting the new locations 20 times. So you can only use them like 20 the location 20 times. But that being said, okay. We got all the materials that we need. Now we just need to come down here and place them in. Now, oh, that's not what I want to put in there. At some point in time, I'd like to go and fight the Chaos Dragon, but from what I've been reading is that it's a pretty tough fight. It's nothing to it's pretty chaotic, as you'd say. So I'm not sure exactly how well it's gonna go. If we're gonna die the first time, I'd rather not die and then have to go try to grab my stuff. But it would make it a lot easier if we can have this dislocator and then specify where those locations are. We might have to make another one just in case that we do die. Okay, so now that we have this, now I think sneak right click opens up the menu. Here it is. So we have the ability to set locations. So let's come up here, and we're going to set right in front of our ME system. So I'm going to sneak right click, and then we can hit set here. Update the selected location. Add new, maybe? Okay, there we go. Now it would be nice if I was able to switch between teleport to select it and blink on right click. Also use Now, can I rename this out of fuel? So I need fuel. Interesting. Something that I was not aware of. Okay, so we need ender pearls. So let's grab a bunch of ender pearls. We have a bunch of them. And so we can add those. There. We have 160. So that must be like a number. Yeah, total numbers of teleports remaining. So I have 160. Let's just add a bunch more. We have so many ender pearls. Let's just add a ton in there so that we don't have to worry about... Oh, it worked. Oh, cool. The only thing I'd like is if the, if I could rename this? Right click to teleport, double click to, okay, double left click to rename it. There we go. So let's just call this ME system. And perfect. Let's just lock that in so we can't get rid of that at all. Cool. So that was pretty simple. We can probably do yeah, that's pretty much it. We just come back to the system, come back here. But we'll need to remember to do one anywhere else that we want to run back to. We don't need the paintings any longer to go into the end or even the nether. So we can come in here. I should be able to sneak right click and then add new. We're going to call this nether. We'll lock that. And so if I right click and select this, yeah, I go back into the overworld. That's cool. So that's going to make moving around quite easier in the end. Because before I had to kind of fly everywhere. Now I can just... we'll set it right down in here. Might as well. Well, I guess I really don't need to have a home. We'll do it anyhow. We'll set it right here. Right click. New. Let's see. End. Painting. Oh. And then we'll lock that in. So now that I can go around, if I find any interesting locations that I want to go back to, we can. Now let's try out the blink feature. So if I blink, oh, okay. So basically just like kind of like the ender pearl. Can I blink into there? No. Nice. That's kind of cool. Oh, you can blink into it and hurt yourself. That's really cool. That's a really nice feature. Let's switch that back over to teleport. We go right back in there. Bada bing, bada boom. That's pretty quick. Now, I have been working on some stuff in between episodes, and one of which I think I mentioned in another episode. I was going to work on getting some of these quests completed. So I've been working through, and as you can see, we do have maybe a couple of them completed from last time. But one of the biggest ones that I'd like to get finished, and it's just going to take a long time, is the mystical agriculture. I've been just going through gradually trying to get all the like the chicken and all the sheep. They require soul jars, and then fill those soul jars up. So it's a process. One thing that I'm having issues with is the honey seed. I'm currently trying to get honey, which I found out that if you grow a tree next to a yellow flower, it has to be a yellow flower, you have a chance of spawning a bee's nest. Now, I have bee's nest, and I think I took the honey from it, and it wasn't very happy. So now, so I have 0 bees. They attacked me. I killed them. I also had enough honeycombs using shears on these bees' nests. So once you use the shears on a bee's nest, it goes away, of course. You get the honeycombs, and depending on how much honey you have, I think you can get up to 3 honeycombs. So it took me, I think it took a couple of them to figure this out. And I ended up getting 3 honeycombs, which then I can build, as you can see over here, a beehive. Now, I have a beehive, but no bees. I don't know how to get a bee. I don't know what I need to do to get a bee. I don't know if I need to bring the bees in and get rid of the bee's nest. I have no clue. So I'm not 100% sure. We're kind of playing around with it, trying to figure it out. The other thing is I moved some of these things out of the way so that I'm not stealing the coal that's coming down. We're trying to fill up the mana pool. I set up some Elven Gateway cores because I was going to set up the Elven Gateway because we need some things to be able to complete, I think, the seeds. Which one of the seeds was it? The Lumen seeds? No, I don't think it was this. No. I can't remember which one it was, but you have to put something into the Elven portal and they give you stuff back. The only issue is there's a lot more to it than just building with the Elven Gateway core. You need three other types of block, or one other type of block, which requires a bunch of other stuff to do. So we're gonna have to get into Botania a little bit. I did try to get a different kind of flower that was a little bit more energy proficient, and it requires lava. Now I can't remember the name of it. Maybe I have it here. Yeah, it's the thermal lily. Now, if you put a let's see here, lava, any adjacent lava will be absorbed and reset the cooldown without yielding any mana. Now, I did that. I created this. I had to create these two runes, one of earth and one of fire. All good and dandy. I had one. I placed it. I kind of blocked off around the lava spot. Had the flower here. Put the lava here. It ate the lava. Fine. Not an issue whatsoever. I'm thinking, okay, well, it's basically seeing the flower as a block. It won't burn the flower. So I put another thing of lava here to think that, I'll figure out a way to dispense lava. Well, it burned it burned my flower. I'd have to recreate the runes again. But I will. I probably will at some point in time work on Titania a little bit. It's just a matter of it takes a long time because we have to have enough mana to be able to throw into the rune, and then so either we need to figure out or make more of these endo flames so that we produce a lot more. But I don't like how we have to throw the coal in there for it to grab it. It's just kind of irritating. Unless I can figure out some way of timing this, so it's just not constantly just dropping it. But every time I get close to it, it pulls it. There's another flower that uses water, but the only thing is it only lasts for I think 3 days and then it's gone. And I don't want to keep on creating flowers. Why do I hear Skelly? Interesting. Okay. I'm not sure if I built this in the last episode or not, but the improved blast furnace. We're going to have to get into the immersive engineering as well, because there is a seed that requires the hop graphite seeds, and that requires you to get the ingots. And the only way to get the ingots is from the hop graphite dust, and the dust is using the coke dust in the industrial squeezer. I have no clue. So we have to figure out how to do that. And I did learn how to create this structure. That's another thing also within the quests. So if we go to immersive engineering, there's all these things we have to create. And one of which I'm sure is the squeezer right here. But it doesn't tell you. It tells you what you need. So look at a complete squeezer. Okay, it has a piston, 6 steel scaffolding, light engineering block, redstone engineering block, steel fence, fluid pipe, and a wooden barrel. Now, do I just have to throw them all together in one spot and then click it with a hammer? I have no clue. So there's got to be a way. I'm going to have to look at the book. Let's see here. Immersive. engineering. We go in here. We can look at construction. Multi-block. So maybe it's just a matter of it's a generator block. I'm not sure. It's just there's a lot of things. I don't know. Tank. Okay, shows you how to build a tank, but again, maybe in here it tells me how to construct everything. Heavy machinery. Oh, squeezer. Here you go. Okay, so here's the setup, I guess. Now I wish there was something like um, it would kind of show you what you all needed, like the um, the blood altar does, where it kind of like places things around for you, or like an outline where you can just place the blocks down. But it is what it is. So what I'd like to do, since we got the dislocator set up, oh, and also since it is around Christmas time, all the regular chests, the Minecraft chests, are presents. And if we do anything within the smelter, like if we process anything, I'm not sure if this is just strictly mechanism or if it's just any kind of furnace. It plays some holiday music. So you play Minecraft, you probably are seeing the same exact thing. I set up some storage drawers down here, locked them all, also showing values. Now, these are going to be for the end game. Now, I plan on doing the end game. I'm not sure how far I'm going to get into the end game stuff. I'd like to finish it all. I'd like to. I think at first I was thinking maybe, nah, we wouldn't do it. But I think we are. But we need to get these resources. So what I'd like to do is get one of everything and see what the materials that we need to get and how many we need. Now, if we go through and look, each one of these to create the singularity needs 1,500 items. Now, that's probably not too difficult for some of these things, like the crystal shards. How many crystal shards we have? So it's 50. So we have plenty of those, but not everything we have 1,500. We almost have enough for Draconic Ingots. Actually, I think we do. I just didn't place them all in here. I just placed a bunch. This is connected to the ME system through the drawer controller, but it's set up as a storage. Now I couldn't figure out a way to export the items without having like an export bus, and I don't really want to set up because you can only have what nine items going in here, and we're going to use quite a few items here. Unless I have it coming from a different angle, maybe. We'll figure it out. Maybe we just 18. I'm not sure if that's how many or items that we're going to need anyhow, but as you can see, like oak logs, I think we have enough. Clay, I think those we have enough. Sawdust blocks we don't have any, but we'll have to cut up a bunch of wood, which is going to use up the wood that we have. So we're going to have to create a ton more wood. Silicon, we need to create a bunch. These sheets, now, I'm not sure, like this is going to take some time because this is requiring, liquid ethylene and oxygen, which I have not even gotten into any of that. Plus we need a substrate, which substrate uses biofuel, right? And then that is hydrogen and water. So this is going to take a little bit of time. I'm going to have probably some episodes that are going to break that down into each one of those items. So I just kind of wanted to give you an update video of what I've been working on. I have been working on some stuff. Some of these things are just taking longer, and I don't want to, put like 30 minutes of 30 to an hour of pretty much nothing being completed. So I think the next few episodes might be just kind of update videos of what I've been doing. We'll probably throw in like a Botania one where we're going to create some Botania stuff. The agriculture, mystical agriculture is stuff that I'm just going to have to do off camera. They're not really something that's going to be fun. But actually, one of the things I didn't do is the integrated dynamics. And we could go through that. I think this is what the next episode's going to do. Is to get into this and get all these things crafted up. Not sure if I need it or not, but I do need it to complete the quest. So, and that's pretty much it. The Draconic Evolution, of course, we're still in this. We need the Chaos Shards to get into the extra chaotic stuff. I'm not sure why these are not glowing. I'm not sure how to unlock them. If you know, please let me know. But we're gonna need a ton of this stuff to make the ultimate, and a lot of this stuff up here requires a bunch of these, like 4, I think, a minimum. Yeah, like there's 4 of them here, and then these. Nope, none there. Reactor core, no. So, oh, it does have the creative essence, which the creative essence has 4 of each as well. So 4, 8, 12, 16. That's 20 total. So we need like 20 times all of this just for the ultimate singularity. Oh, I'm sorry, not the ultimate singularity. What was that? The creative capacitor. So, as you can kind of see, it's just going to be a constant, you know, a constant, I don't know, waiting around, letting things kind of materialize, get enough to start creating those. And if you guys are, you know, think that we should end the episode here, that's fine as well. We can move on to other things, as like definitely like getting into Skyrim a little bit more, if you want. So I think I'm gonna end the episode here. Thanks for watching. I know it's just kind of a boring episode, just kind of showing you what I did. And we did get the Advanced Dislocator so that we have the ability to pop around places if we want to. So we can go back to our ME system quite quickly, or go into the end, or into the nether. So move around a little bit more freely. Check on our pumps here. That's pulling in air. Oh, we only have 1 pump that's currently pumping. That's not quite good, but it is what it is. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.